Andale! Woo!
Hello people of Tattoo Shop Talk. Today Papa Carlo will show you how to draw some flash designs, some basic sketches and shapes by Carlos the Human.
Hello. Hey, if you want to see more of my work, you can find it on the internet. Now, so basically I want to draw something classical, like outstanding design. Like with the history. So actually that will be Panther tattoo. I love to draw panthers because that's been part of our tattoo culture forever. I was drawing panthers so much back in days like 5 years ago. I have many sketchbooks full with these technique drawings with panther heads from different shapes till I finally got the idea how to draw it without tracing it anything. I'll show you that shit. So I take the light marker, I figure out, well, basically head has this roundy thing that you can make it without what do you call this,
Jaw.
you can figure out where the eyes go. Well, this is actually really hard to draw if you don't practice, I think. At least it wasn't for me. But look, there is always eyes around this area where the interesting forehead with these shapes coming. And then the nose. I always make like this. And you make the mouth. Well, I don't know English words for these things, but you can see what I'm drawing. You kind of have to remember where things are, and then you're gonna be able to draw it your own. From beginning, well, this is not good. Looks like, well, we'll figure out this later. You draw many times these kind of designs by looking at actual ones, and sometimes I traced it from beginning as well. I was copying things to make it to understand how things go, and plus I really from beginning I was learning completely different. I think if I would start this way I would learn much faster, just my opinion. But from the moment I started using these markers, I got nuts with it. Plus it's much easier to draw and you have more you enjoy it more because it goes quicker. And now with this far, I mean, you can add shit like that, and what else? You can sometimes even try to make some lines you doubt about it, and you can make them. And if you think it looks kind of weird, you just don't use it afterwards. Not everything has to be used. I'll take the glasses off because my eyes started hurting. So we take the darker marker to... Again, you have to kind of know how these parts of Panther's face looks like, you know. Just take a reference, a decent reference, where you can see everything from beginning. And after that, just try sometimes. I did like 10 sketches with panther heads, and after 10 sketches I tried it to draw without looking at it. Or sometimes you sketch 10 sketches and don't use reference book no more. Use your sketches and start to draw from them, and then you kind of evolve in your kind of your own twist. This is how I do it, you know. And plus, like, again, this is really thin right now. You could use it still with a thick one, you know, to a thick side. So it's gonna be much more easy for your eyes to understand how the shape goes, and you don't miss it with the lines. You don't have to be so steady to do it. You know, this technique has made me fall in love with tattooing again twice. Because then I realized, like, from beginning I remember when I had to prepare designs, I was doing designs sometimes for 2 days. I was just really stressing out because, you know, you want to do good work but you simply cannot draw it you try so hard, but you do something wrong. It just doesn't work. And then, you know, using the references and sketching million times the same thing. Not million, 20. You kind of start to remember where things has to be. And when you remember this, then you can start. You can start to improvise. You know, start to do your own kind of thing. Put some horns, whatever. And more you're gonna learn with one animal, you're gonna open the doors to some skill that you didn't use before, and you're gonna use it for other designs as well. I do tiger stripes with these markers. I fucking love it. You actually, if you draw a tiger full body, for example, there's a head, you kind of find out where the head will start, and then with these stripes you can imagine how the body could go. And you actually can do with snake as well, the same kind of thing. You know, there is legs and the tail, and these stripes kind of shows you the body of tiger. And then it's easier to navigate. You see, he's just coming at you. And small scale designs are also a good thing to draw. You know, when you draw with big pieces, just make it small from beginning, so you can see everything, what's wrong and what's not. Mostly it's wrong, always. So you have to just see your mistakes, unless you are full on mistakeless guy. You can see it's fucking tiger. I love tigers, man. All these cats, I love to draw them, man. Probably one of the reasons why I love them to draw so much, it's because I know how to draw them now. I mean, there is always things you can get better with, also in tigers, but now I can draw tiger good looking, you know. I don't have these crippled ones anymore, because again, I still learn, I still adjust things, but at least I'm happy for the result. Then from beginning it was terrible. It was mostly, like I said, you draw things and you can't figure out what's wrong. Sometimes even you look in reference and you just look at the reference, you look at your tiger and you don't understand which part is wrong and which not. So you have to start from scratch again. I did this many times. I could draw a tiger's body like in smaller scale, but I couldn't figure out how to draw feet and then legs. Then I took legs separated and I sketched them without rest of the body. I just tried to imagine how the leg could go, like dimensionally, where is it going? And then when I figured out this shit, again, you could do the legs with tiger stripes, actually. You know, this would be the leg, and then you could figure out the rest of the leg, how it's gonna go. And with nails, the same thing, with mouth, with eyes, with ears, with jaws. So when you're gonna figure out all these things, how they should look, then you're gonna be able to draw a tiger. And to do it is only, you have to just sketch it many times. And there's full internet with the reference. Good artists Instagram, oh my god. Thanks God I was born in 2000, not really, in 88. But I experienced 2000 something when technology came at my door.
How to draw big cats, how basics of shapes by Carlos. There's a couple of videos like how to draw proper flash sheet on his channel, so that will be somewhere popping up on the screen. Check that out.
Instagram, you can
check his Instagram. There's a lot of stuff.
You can follow me there. I'm not blocking anyone.
Yeah.
And I hope you really, I really hope this helped you. And see you next time!